Now we've got joining us all the way from Johannesburg, South Africa, a sport commentator from South Africa, for us to feel what is really happening over there. We've got Mpho Mareki joining us from Johannesburg, South Africa. If we could have Mpho over there, let's see what he's got to say with all that is happening between Banyana and the South African Football Association. Hello, Mpho.
Hi, Onyinyechi. How are you?
I'm very fine, thank you. Now, of course, I've just been able to reel out all that has been said on paper concerning all that happened between Banyana and South African Football Association. But the reason that the reports I got from SABC Sport, I'll quote them right now. Now, they're saying the field was not in good conditions and the players are scared of picking up an injury ahead of the global showpiece. Now, with all that has happened in Mpho, with all the reactions that we are getting, what is the way forward? And did the girls, what they have done, was it the right way to go about airing their grievances to the South African Football Association? Then tell us a way forward, because a way forward is what we want right now.
Look, I'm not sure from a way forward perspective as to what's going to happen. There are still in negotiations today. But what I can tell you is these issues were brought up on Friday night around the lack of adequate preparation that the girls had. So Banyana was not happy at the quality of the opponent, that being Botswana, largely because in the last, I think 9 of the last 10 games, Banyana has beaten Botswana. So they felt that we're going to be playing European, South American, and Asian teams at this World Cup, but you're not giving us those opponents.
Okay,
right?
Mpho, I'm sorry to butt in. I did hear that they were supposed to play the likes of Germany and Australia, but Zambia came up ahead of SAFA to take those teams. I did see that reaction over there.
Yes, but so ideally, if you look at Zambia's preparation right now, they're in Europe, they're playing all these teams. Banyana were asking us to why their preparation is still in South Africa, and essentially the next time they're going to play a warm-up match is against Costa Rica next week, once they arrive in New Zealand, and they felt that the preparation was inadequate. Also, making them play on a pitch that is partly clay and partly grass, as you saw in the visuals, could have led them to injury, and that was their key concern outside of playing Botswana. And so the issue around that was their safety, player safety, and they wanted to have a conversation with the president of SAFA. He said he was going to arrive on Friday night or even Saturday morning. He did not pitch up, and that is why the ladies decided to be resolute in their stance. The other issue, the big issue, I think, coming out of this is the pay. So FIFA released the amount of money they're going to pay SAFA for each player that's going to make it into the World Cup based on the different rounds that they get through. And Banyana was asking that the amount that they are supposed to sign in the player agreement be increased. And so that's where I think the large standoff comes in, outside of the Botswana issue and the preparation.
All right, but I did butt in, but I'm sure you did not hear. Was this the right way to go about this? I know that the Federation of International Football Association did promise every single player that will be donning their country's jersey in New Zealand and Australia $350,000 paid into their own direct account. But why should we have the girls demanding for a contract to be signed, an agreement to be signed that SAFA will hand them that money? Won't that money be paid directly to the account? Or are they not confident? Are they not confident of Danny Jordan and his administration?
Well, yes, that's fundamentally what the issue is. We've seen Banyana being paid. The last World Cup, they only got was it $2,000? It was $150 each, or $1,500 each actually. And so it's just a trust issue. On top of that, it's the organization's lack of preparation around this World Cup for the Banyana. They feel as though if this was the men's team, this would be totally different and they wouldn't be forced to play in a stadium like this. They were asking to be playing at least in a World Cup, a 2010 World Cup stadium that is FIFA accredited. This Sagana Stadium is not. And that's what fundamentally it feels as though that SAFA is disregarding them and forgetting about the fact that they need to go to a World Cup, and they're treating them like this is just another Banyana game. And to a certain extent, it kind of flies in the face of everything, all the efforts that have been done in growing women's football in the country. And it's largely that. You're going to a World Cup, make sure that the ladies have the best preparation possible.
Okay.
I'm assuming if you look at the Super, at Nigeria, Zambia, and Morocco, their preparation is much better than Banyana's, who have effectively been treated like just, second-class citizens in this point in time.
Okay, right now, Mpho, I want us to be realistic. Both, I know, with these players get to the World Cup. With these players don South Africa jersey at the World Cup. With these players also continue a career as Banyana representatives of Nigerian women. That's the South African women's football. Do you think these players will continue going forward?
At the World Cup, yes. There's 26 that was selected will be at the World Cup representing South Africa. I do think they will resolve this. We've got some politicians getting themselves involved in this negotiation and mediation. And I don't know what's going to happen after the World Cup as to whether we might see some of the senior players being moved on. I don't know. But we've seen these things happen before, and people not play for the team again, or coaches being fired after doing things like this in a public platform, like Banyana have done.
Okay, I know that on the continent, in this terrain where we have see all these things, we know when you speak, you're shown the exit door. Great one coming from the Banyana over there. And I'm hoping that this would have made them back for change in South African Football Association. Thank you so much, Mpho Mareki, for joining us on the show.
Thank you very much.